God save the United States of America and this honorable court.
The conference will come to order. As Chief Justice, let me please take attendance. Starting on my left, Justice Stephen Breyer.
Here.
Justice John Paul Stevens.
Still here, boss. I'm 89 years old, but I'm going to stick around till I know Barack has Joy Behar ready for confirmation.
Justice Kennedy. Justice Kennedy.
Why, don't you remember he's on furlough since our budget was cut? He's a swing voter and the only one that we can let go of temporarily.
Yes, of course, of course. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ich bin du.
Thank you. And now turning to my right, Justice Antonin Scalia.
Yo.
Justice Samuel Alito.
I'm with him.
Justice Clarence Thomas.
I'm here, and I did it on my own without any special help or patronizing, condescending affirmative action.
Great. And now, it is my duty, if not exactly my pleasure, to introduce our new cistern brethren, Justice Sonia Sotomayor.
Buenos dias, amigas. What's up, cutie fritos?
I knew it. She's gonna be trouble. Goddamn merit scholarships.
Sister, por favor, habla inglés.
You got it, Pops. Vaya con Dios.
What?
Ole.
Well, thank you for the warm reception.
Now, that's very sweet of you, honey.
Say that I'm glad to be here where I can speak my mind, unlike those hearings I mamita. I had to watch my every word and keep smiling, or else those estúpidos senadores republicanos would rant and rave all day and all night.
Madam, did you or did you not say that a wise Latina was smarter than anybody except a black president able to appoint a wise Latina?
Well, Tony.
The witness, the justice will answer the question.
Tony Bates, in my neighborhood when I was growing up in the projects, we always kind of knew that the Italian guys weren't exactly big when it came to los gran cabezas.
I resent that.
I resent that too. On behalf of my Italian brethren, I resent that.
I resent that also. I resent it on my own, without special help. Condescending affirmative action.
Schwester, fuck nicht mit die Italiener.
I know, Ruthie. Well, now, gentlemen, now that I'm here, I'd like to say that I don't want to hear any more bullshit about judicial activism from you, Tony, or you, Clarence, who activated George W. Bush right into the White House.
How dare you? President Bush was a great president, a visionary. Who else would have appointed John or me?
Justice Sotomayor, you're entitled to your radical opinions, but let me remind you that you are still in the minority here by 5 to 4.
I've never minded being in the minority.
As a woman and as a Jew, neither have I. And neither have I.
And neither have I. And if I'm in the majority now, I did it on my own, without special help or favoritism or condescending affirmative action.
Anyway, we'll see about your flimsy majority. I'm having dinner with Justice Kennedy, who is eager to get back to work, and I'm going to bring him some arroz con gandules that my mama made straight out of the things. You want to join us, JP, Steve?
I don't think that that's appropriate.
I don't stay up that late.
What about you, Ruthie?
A night out with the girls, lovely.
Now, Justice Sotomayor, you're entitled to whatever you think, but you better watch yourself when it comes to trampling on and corrupting our institutions.
Oh, you're an expert.
As a matter of fact, I am.
He is. He's really great.
Yes, I don't mind saying that Justice Scalia, with his probing mind and his courtroom skills, is our intellectual leader.
I'm proud to serve with him. He's terrific. What a mind.
Justice Scalia, please.
For these kind words, accept my thanks, I pray. We have some cases to decide today. But firstly, if the time you'll
him speak. Let me speak.
He's got cheek.
Let me speak.
Hush, hush, he speaks. Hush, hush, he speaks.
Hush. You teach us how to be your silencing forge. Silencing forge. When Ronald Reagan made me a judge, I reread the notes of the convention. I decided then I would never ever budge from the framers' original intention. And thus when Roe v. Wade was heard, I said proceed with caution. For Thomas Jefferson never said a word about anyone's right to abortion.
No, Thomas Jefferson never said a word about anyone's right to abortion.
When Thurgood Marshall argued views against desegregation, I argued back that his views abuse the history of our nation. For nowhere in the recorded words what Madison and Franklin were discussing is a single argument ever heard that mandates forced school busing.
Not a single argument's ever heard that mandates forced school busing.
These liberal loose constructionists swear it's a living constitution, open to enlargement whenever they're in the mood for a cultural revolution. But I say stop, where does it say you can modernize or stretch it to fit the needs of the world today? I think that's quite far-fetched.
But fit the needs of the world today, he thinks that's quite far-fetched.
I've been on the court for years, it's true, and I do find some cases boring. We don't have fun like we used to do when we did things like Bush v. Goring. There was a case in Florida law that I argued to perfection. Remember that one, Clarence? Oh, yes, sir. They followed me, and by 5-4, we overturned the election.
They followed him, and by 5-4, we overturned the election.
In the White House now, his strategy is so stealthy. He'd like to tip the court, but how when our side is young and wealthy? I'm standing firm in my beliefs, though critics try hard to disgrace me. 'Cause think of the lesbian Indian chief that Obama would pick to replace.
Think of the lesbian Indian chief that Obama would pick to replace him.
For I am a judge,
And a good judge too.
yes, I am a judge.
And you'll soon be through.
So I never hold a grudge, but I'll stand and never budge. But I live and die a judge.
And a big judge too.
We have to hold the line.
It's a new game now,
Using reasoning so fine.
which we won't allow.
My duty I must do.
You conservatives are through.
I'm a tougher judge than you.
And a smart ass too.
The court will take a recess, and we will take a 10-minute intermission so that you can get another drink from Unwind. We'll be back in a few minutes.